Two other men, both criminals, were also led out with him to be executed. When they came to the place called the Skull, they crucified him there, along with the criminals, one on his right, the other on his left. Hello, this is Kenny Underwood coming to you from 1 Minute Sermon. You know, it's Easter. And the message of Easter is so vast. There's so much to be learned from the events that took place before Jesus' crucifixion and after the crucifixion. But to me, this year, the overall message I get from Easter is one of hope. Let me continue reading to you from Luke 23:39 through 43. And it talks about the two thieves that were crucified along with Jesus. And one of the malefactors which were hanging railed on him, saying, "If thou be Christ, save thyself and us." But the other answered, rebuked him, saying, "Dost not thou fear God, seeing thou art in the same condemnation? And we indeed justly, for we receive the due reward of our deeds, but this man hath done nothing amiss." And he said unto Jesus, "Lord, remember me when thou comest into thy kingdom." And Jesus said unto him, "Verily I say unto thee, today shalt thou be with me in paradise." You know, I wouldn't advise waiting that long, waiting as long as that thief did. Here's Jesus on the cross, suffering a horrible death, near death, and there's the other thief on the cross, suffering along with him, about to die, and he finally has the good sense to turn to God, to Jesus, and ask him for forgiveness. And Jesus responds. Even in that condition, Jesus still finds the compassion to answer that thief's request. And that's why we continue to have hope. While there is life, there is hope. While we're still alive, we still have hope. And while there is hope, there's still time for prayer. And I advise you to go to Christ, if you haven't done this already, and ask him for forgiveness. Ask him to come into your life. Admit that you're a sinner. Tell him that you've sinned and that you're sorry for the sins that you've done. That's repentance. Tell him that you believe he's who he says he is, the Son of God, and that he was raised after 3 days. And that's it. He'll come into your heart and he'll be with you for the remainder of your days. There's a great quote by Robert Flatt, and it goes, "The resurrection gives my life meaning and direction, and the opportunity to start over no matter what my circumstances." So, no matter what your circumstances, reach out to Christ. No matter what you've done, no matter how bad you think you are, how lost you think you are, how little you know about this religious stuff, doesn't matter. Just reach out to him and he'll respond, and he'll walk with you for the remainder of your days. So, have a happy Easter, a wonderful Easter. Go to church this weekend and worship God and thank him for the wonderful sacrifice that he made for you. There's your 1 Minute Sermon. God bless.